Hello, this is the interview prep and the video interview assignment video. So I'm going to first explain the interview prep assignment because this is the assignment that you're going to want to do prior to doing your video interview. This assignment will be due by week 5. I encourage you though, if you get this done sooner, to turn it in to me sooner because then that way you could do your video assignment. This must be completed before you do your video assignment. This way I have an idea of what you're going to be doing and I can help give you some feedback as needed for your actual video interview. So the interview prep assignment, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be developing a scenario and a transcript, or I should say an intended transcript of how you think your video interview assessment is going to go. So in your prep assignment, you're just going to write, a quick little paper for me that is going to tell me who your service recipient is, who is the intended person that you're going to be working with, what the situation is that you're going to be working on with that person, what your practitioner role is. So what your role, such as, are you a probation officer? Are you a psychologist, social worker, counselor? Who are you? We want to know who you are. And the goal, a 1 or 2 sentence explanation of what you as the interviewer are trying to accomplish with your person. And then the transcript is going to be probably the most challenging part of this because I want you to tell me how you think the interaction is going to go between you and your person, but I don't necessarily want you to do it word for word because unfortunately, when you get to the video interview, you're not going to be able to just read that transcript because we don't want you to read. We want you to actually be able to engage and interact with your client. But the transcript for the interview prep assignment is your idea of what you think is going to happen. So hypothetically speaking, if you ask this question, how you think your person is going to respond. So do your best with that. Again, I'm not looking for a word to word, I think exactly this is what your person is going to say. I just want a general idea so that I can help guide you in the right direction or maybe help give you some other questions that might be helpful to ask your person or kind of help guide you along. Since we're doing this simultaneously with learning, I just want to make sure I can help get you everything that you need before you actually do your video interview. So that brings us to the interview. What you will need to do for this is you will participate in a video interview in which the student is in a helping role. Like I said, you could be the psychologist, the social worker, counselor, probation officer, whoever you want to be, or whatever your profession is. And you are going to need a volunteer, preferably, to be your client, so to speak, or the person that you are working with. So that person could be whoever you want, whoever feels comfortable being on video with you and being on video in our class. And you're going to be asking this person questions. Now, this person will have to respond back, so make sure they know that up front what they're signing themselves up for. Remember, they are not getting a script. You are more than welcome to share the interview prep assignment with them, but they cannot read from it word for word. But it can give them an idea of the role that they're playing, and then they can kind of improvise too. So maybe if you have some friends who are going for acting, this would be a great job for them. So the interview will be from 15 to 20 minutes long, and the person interviewed is not given a script. We don't want that to happen because I'll have to make you do it over again, and I don't like to have to do that. It is the student's responsibility to schedule and otherwise arrange video sessions. You have to use your own recording device. So a MacBook, if you have that with the school, is a good option. However you want to do it, but you have to be able to get it to me and be able to upload it onto our course. So keep that in mind. If you need help with that, let me know. Or, the technology department has been great. I know they've helped me to be able to get these videos out to you guys. Using a YouTube channel is a really good one too, to be able to upload easily. All right, so along with the video, the student will submit a 1-page self-evaluation of the interview and reflect on what was learned from the experience. So the videos or clips from it, more than likely it's going to be the video, is going to be presented virtually to the class. It needs to be uploaded by the date on the syllabus, but if you turn it in sooner, that is fine also. And then that way we can have our peers start reviewing it and interacting with us. Since this is an online course, it makes it a tiny bit more challenging to review it, but we'll make it work. The self-evaluation is a brief 1 or 2 page reflection about how the student thinks that they did on the video interview, and after viewing it thoughtfully, the reflection will include a scale of 1 to 10, how well the student thinks they did, what they did well, and what they would do to improve on the interview if they were to do it again. The critical evaluation is graded on how honest the student is and how well they understand what they did well and what they could do better. If the student mentions their strengths and if they didn't do very well, they clearly express the awareness of that and how they might do things different next time. They will receive a good grade on this assignment. So again, that is your interpretation of how you did on your interview and what your experience was like. Your self-evaluation will not be public to the course, so be honest with it. That is just something that I'm going to review so that when I go back in and I grade your video interviews, I can take a look at that and I can take a look, like maybe there was something that, I watched the video first and maybe something didn't go as well as planned, but rather than, starting all over again, you rolled with it and you told me about it in your self-evaluation. That's kind of the purpose of this too. So that is your video interview assignment. I can't stress enough, the sooner the better, since we only have 8 weeks to get this course done. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me and refer back to your syllabus for exact, in written form, everything that we've talked about and discussed in this video. All right, thank you for watching.